Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from the House of Representatives. This is your state representative, Cary Condotta. Well, believe it or not, we're almost a third of the way through this session. Hard to believe. Seems like we've only been here a few weeks, but boy, things are hot and crazy right now. The amount of volume of bills is beyond anything I've seen. And this is cutoff week, so this is where the rubber meets the road. Policy bills have to be out of committee by Friday or they're done, because next week there's no policy committees. We go back to the fiscal committees, and I will be working straight through on finance as well as appropriations from early in the morning till late at night to get the fiscal bills out, which is next Friday, that cutoff. So 2 weeks of cutoff. This means a lot of amendments flying. This means a lot of people panicking to get their bills out. It's quite a situation right now, and the volume is higher than ever, but we are managing to get through it. One of the bills that's very exciting that was actually brought to me by a local constituent is actually moving through the House, and we like to say that a lot of our best ideas come right from the front lines. This was an idea to remove police officers from having to take firearms training for a hunting license. They already take significant firearms training. They carry guns. So it seems like a redundant policy to spend 3 or 4 hours to get a hunting license. And that bill got great attention in the committee, and I think it'll move on through. So there you go. Some of your own ideas, and we do a lot of them, make it through the process, and I think this one might just do that. So bring those ideas to us if you have some more. We're getting late in this session, but we always like to hear from you. Had a great meeting with Superintendent Chris Reykdal. He's a friend of mine that was in the House of Representatives. We worked together on a lot of issues, a Democrat, and he is now the Superintendent of Public Instruction. I got to have a one-on-one lunch with him, which is a little rare, but I really wanted to get to him about some of the issues on education that we are discussing in the 12th District, and he was very receptive. I think Chris Reykdal is going to be a new breath of fresh air to the Superintendent of Public Instruction. From what I've seen so far, he's very balanced, very bipartisan, and the fact is he wants to get some things done around testing, around CTE, and some of the other concerns we have in our district. So that is just super to be able to spend some time with him, and he's going to give us some more feedback as we move along. Well, again, the bills are either flying or dying, and your emails, your phone calls, all the communications are very important right now. If you see something out there, please let us know how you're feeling about it. However, on a personal note, I want to bring this up. The vitriol, the hatred, the negative energy that seems to have come through the political system is starting to trickle down to Olympia. In the past, we've seen most of this aimed at Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, we're starting to get some very negative communications, just a very small number. Most of you are very respectful. Most of you are very good about writing and communicating. But unfortunately, right now, we're starting to see a ramp up, and those of us have talked about it, have decided that if these messages continue, we will take action. We are starting to filter them already. We have told our aides that if a message has threats or if it contains vitriol, that it should be discarded immediately. So we're not even going to see them, and that's what most of the reps here are doing, because we don't want to see what happened up in D.C. happen here. We're a citizen legislature. I have always considered all views. For all the years I've been here, I look at all aspects of the situation, and I really appreciate letters from all sides and communication from all sides, but it has to be with the same respect that we give you. That's all we're asking. So just on that note, let's stay positive. Let's move forward. We're working very good with the other side of the aisle to come to some great conclusions, hopefully in 105 days, but we'll keep you posted. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.